What's going on, guys? We're here with Matt,
My name is Black Guy.
Tyler, and Nick, who's just left. But we're working on Matt's car here. We're getting his headlights done too.
All right, so what I have here is the headlight for a 98 to 2005 GS platform.
This car.
They're retrofitted with the D2S 4.0 projectors. These are iris shrouds. I really wanted to go for something more like simple looking because a lot of the busy stuff out there looks kind of ricey. But what I also wanted to do was maintain the OEM ballast with this setup. Reason being is OEM ballasts are like super tough, they're super sturdy, and there's a lot of less chance for failure with those. So here on the bottom of the light, you have where the OEM ballast would be mounted. However, because it's aftermarket, it's shit fitment, so you have to do some modifications to get it to fit. What I did was go ahead and Dremel these mounts here, and that will allow the ballast to sit down in it. And I also Dremeled out the inner ring, and this is where your actual HID power wires or the ballast power wires are going to be coming into the housing. But here you see there isn't really anywhere for the wires to go because of how the light has to sit into the lock ring. So what I will be doing is drilling out this material on the inside of here, peeling back the sheath on the ballast, which is this mesh sheath here. So I'll be peeling that back, running these wires through this hole up and to the back of the light here. And essentially what you're looking to do is get the cleanest look you can while maintaining moisture. And this is the final product after everything is done. So that's what we'll be doing next. I should be hooking up a vacuum to the bottom of this, so if anything does fall out, it's not going to go into the light, but hey, it is what it is. And if anyone's asking why I'm using a drill bit instead of something else, is because I don't have the fitting that it would take to get in there and remove what I'm trying to remove the way I need it to be removed, if that makes sense. All right, I'm gonna take this fitting off and then run one of the sand edge fittings through there so I can smooth it out and make myself some room. You like how that plastic is melted on there? All right, I'm just gonna ream this hole out a little bit. All right, that should work. All right, so now that that hole is clear, I can run those wires through there and run them up and through the back. All right, so fitting the OEM ballast off of this car, you just want to make sure it has that rubber gasket there, and that'll just keep the moisture, and the seal will be nice. And a little bit of tape would be nice to run these through there. Next video is going to be Nick retrofitting the Del Sol.
I like the stock look better.
What do you do?
I'm just.
They like retrofitted they look like. They're kind of like the ones that Mariano has on his.
He did the Q45s, right?
I don't know projector talk.
Oh, well, the projector you're referencing is from an Infinity Q45, and
It looks like you're looking into a fly's eyes.
yeah, it has several little projectors instead of one big one. And that is the look I was trying to get away from because it's really played in the Lexus world, and two, I heard that the light output on them aren't that great, or isn't that great.
Every time I start hanging out with somebody else, Kyle, I got some shit to say. You're like, so you and Mason are friends now? What kind of shit?
The bromance is real, bro.
Mason just helps me, and he understands my struggles with the trade.
Bro.
Man.
Struggles.
This dude lost my damn ballast lever. He said, yeah, I got your bulbs and your ballast is somewhere in the storage room. I found both my bulbs broken in my trunk. So if he thinks it's in the storage room, I imagine the ballast.
If he thinks it's in the storage room, for all intents and purposes, it's fucking lost.
He's like, yeah, I hit you when I find it.
Something is blocking me. Maybe I need to Dremel out this a little bit better. This
So-
looks so flush.
As far as the stock went, how it didn't come out of there when you did the stock when it's stock?
Nah, it actually comes up and through here. They if you look on the back of it, like they have like a cap that like seals everything off super nice.
Wait, so that's a whole different headlight?
Yes, Nicholas.
I thought he retrofitted that into your stock lights. Remember he was saying that he was gonna do that for the Soul. We can retrofit into the.
Yeah, and that is one, the more affordable, and two, the more trustworthy way, because with an OEM light, you know that the quality is going to be good enough that you know you don't have to worry about the shit that I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
I'm pointing it downward because I don't want those fucking plastic shavings to go inside of the light and other stuff.
Under construction sticker.
Gosh,
Put on the
it's
back.
pretty interesting.
Wondering what the hell I'm doing in the garage all the time.
Are you super focused right now?
Super focused.
Like, you could probably do.
Detail, Mike.
You could do the other one.
Yeah, she's gonna finish the retrofit.
Maybe I can help him out.
Bet you that drink tastes amazing, don't it?
Sorry, God.
I missed that.
She's like, I remember it tasting really good. Okay, so now that that's seated in there, I'm going to take the drill and I'm going to drill out a little bit inside of these because they're not threaded. Thank you, Taiwan. They're not threaded, so I have to run some fucking bolts through there to hold it in place, and yeah, that'll be the next step. As for this bolt, it's just one of those random ones that you get from goddamn AutoZone or whatever. There's nothing special here. I think it was I forgot what the thread pitch was on it, but I basically took the bolt out of the OEM light and brought it up there with me and sized it up against the one that I was going to be using. And if you're asking why I don't just use the OEM ones, well, the OEM ones had threaded posts that came out of those holes, and they didn't do that on the aftermarket headlight, so I have to put something. I need to find that other bolt so the video doesn't look hella janky like I just completely neglected it. Okay, so I can take the tape off of these lights and I can go ahead and start dressing up this wire so we can have a nice finished look on it. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and tape up the base of this in preparation for what else I'll be doing here. What I'm doing now is running the wires back to the OEM D2S, D2R bulb fitting. And luckily enough, the wires just kept shape, so it's pretty straightforward on how to put it back together. Can't beat OEM, man. OEM is the fucking shit. Okay, what I can go ahead and do now is put on the shroud that I'll be rocking for this side. And basically what I'll do is just measure it up to see how much I'll need. And cut it. Hey, did you hear a Subaru like gunning it through the neighborhood last night? It sounded like a Subaru. It sounded like a boosted Boxer engine.
May or may not have one. My brother's isn't boosted, but
Man, I love how the bugs fly straight to your fucking eyeballs, man. That shit kills me. All right, so this is the shroud for the wiring for the D2S wiring coming from the OEM ballast going to the aftermarket light, which I'll be fitting up here in just a minute.
I know Matthew is trying to get beat on these go-karts.
Bruh,
Thinking that
I am definitely,
Dude,
and I
these are
repeat, definitely going to crush your lap time.
all right, after
It may, all right, you know what? It may not even be by some crazy significant margin, but I'm telling you, son, I'm shaving some tenths of a second off of that time, bro.
I now know that I don't have to brake on like turn 3 anymore, so we're good. I have
It's
a
all
good
good.
0.4 seconds to shave
all
off
good.
of just with that turn alone, not including getting back used to the track again. But you let me know after like 2 or 3 laps if you want to put some money on this, and we can make it interesting with the lap times.
Word.
We can stand in the winner's circle and all, bro. I'll be on that top podium waiting.
Yeah. Like Mario Brothers and shit.
I'm the fastest there ever was, plain and simple.
Is that so?
No, I was quoting Ricky Bobby, but I mean, it would be fun to go with people who are actual
No way.
car enthusiasts and gonna take it seriously.
Why is it not seating properly? And this is basically your best bet with sealing up the back of these. I'm gonna have to find something a little more permanent, but as of now, the little boot that came with the light is not that bad of a deal, but it could be better. So I know some retrofitting pros are gonna be coming out of the woodworks on the comment section, telling me everything I could have done right. I just want to thank you guys now for all the time and dedication for telling me how I could have done it after the fact.
After it's all said.
Okay.
That's your drink, I just started drinking some.
All right, baby. All right, so this is the light. Of course, I need to still go ahead and put that bolt on there, but this is the OEM ballast fit on the bottom of an aftermarket light running a D2S projector and bulb.
Nice.
Light. We have light
Dude, it looks sick.
in there, son. I'm gonna point it at the wall and try to hold it a little bit level just to see if
That's some light there, son.
yeah. Alright, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah. About, good and sound. So we're gonna have to mock these up, do a test fit, do an aim. What I'll do is I'll I'll take one of those tarps right there and fucking we'll just hang it right there and shoot the lights at it and see if I can get a nice level output.
Yeah, you don't want to be blinding people.
Yeah, that's what you people with plug and play fucking HIDs and your stock housings are doing. You're blinding people, and it looks shitty too, man. So chill with that shit, bruh. Chill. William Few, I think it was William Few. Yeah, I was making it right on the William Few. And this dude with the fucking light bar, when it wasn't looking at me dead on in the face, I was like, oh, that's a cool looking bar. It's like some Tron looking shit. Bro, that shit pointed at me. I'm in a Slam Civic and he's in a lifted Tacoma. Mm-hmm. Blam, bro. Like, it was literally like I could not see shit, man. I thought I was gonna fucking die. I was like, holy fuck.
Was it the silver Tacoma?
I think it was silver, actually.
That has the front bumpers off and it's got all the like metal guards and whatnot.
Nah, it had a regular front bumper, but the light bar was in the bumper, though.
I was about to say, shout out to my buddy.
Make it creamy. Yes,
So
sir.
he's definitely gonna want some of that, so he's just gonna have to get taxed and deal with it.
We thought you'd never show.
God, that long ass line of goddamn fucking new seasons, bro. That shit was long as shit.